Well, another one packed her bags. Oh, love lost again. Yeah, it's been a while. I need you, friend. You've always supported me in more ways than one. Just another night you can help me forget.
you tell me good night? 'Cause we both know all roads lead me back here. 'Cause we both know all roads lead me back here. We both know all roads lead
No sin, keep the music alive tonight. The green room's got you feeling alright. No sin, Finn Amanda and Thomas gonna play all the local hits. No sin, keep the music alive tonight. The green room's got you feeling alright. No sin, Finn Amanda and Thomas gonna play all the local hits. No sin, keep the music alive tonight. The green room's got you feeling alright. No sin, playing underground.
Welcome to LouisvilleStageRental.com, where all your needs are met. We know the times have been tough for our customers with the coronavirus going around. When the all clear has been given back and you need a stage for your event, we are here to help you out. We will have available discounts to suit your needs. Don't forget, when all other companies are trying to make up for lost time, we don't have to, because we are here for you. At Louisville Stage Rental, we can accommodate anything that you need, from small events to large events. Just give us a call, 502-376-1240. LouisvilleStageRental.com is here for you. All you have to do is call.
Hey, lover, you ready?
No, I have a small problem.
Oh, that little thing again?
Yes, I can't get it to work. I'm sorry.
You need to have that looked at.
Yeah, I know. ED is nothing to fool around with. No, ladies, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about electronic dysfunction. When your man's guitar won't work, you need to take it to the music store. 307 West Lewis and Clark Parkway, Clarksville, Indiana. Or you could give them a call. They might have an answer for you. 1-812-949-3004. Don't forget to mention Denison for your friendly discount. And also check out the drummersuperstore.com. Wow, I can't believe it started that time. I'm going to go get it fixed. I need to go see OG Auto for all my automotive needs. You can give them a phone call, 502-640-1905. They're located on 10014 Mitchell Hill Road, across from Fairdale Fire Department. Go see them. Go see Hippie Head.
Crossfire Radio, where we play the best damn music streaming today. www.crossfire-radio.com. www.crossfire-radio.com.
Magnificent, aren't they?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, right here in the Denison, we're blowing your John Ramones and not your John parts. That's right.
Yeah.
Rocking you out with a great band. First time here in the Denison, Status Quo.
Hey.
So we got dirty shit happening all over, don't we?
Well, we've been off for a couple weeks, so the Gremlins has been down here wreaking havoc.
They have. The band's already experienced it a little bit during sound check.
Yep, you ain't kept them fed.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And they're still doing it to me. Look at that. Oh, my God. It's like a bad orgasm. You get a cramp in your leg. Ah!
Yeah, but it's still an orgasm.
Right
It's
on.
still good.
We
Yeah.
also have Mr. David Clare from the music store, Clarksville, Indiana. Also, the drummersuperstore.com, our proud sponsor of the Dennis Inn.
That's
We're going to be
right.
talking to him here in just a few minutes. Here's a brand new tune from a band called Moondog Hall. This song is called Stardom, featuring Jill Kinsey, right here on Crossfire.
Radio.com.
Down in the Mississippi Delta, legionnaire was born. Was a young blues man who could barely play, and his story still told today. He bargained with the devil, and his soul was a chip. He only lived to be 27, the price he paid for fame. When darkness comes a-calling, will you have the strength to turn and walk away? What will you do with your soul on the line in exchange for your dreams? When the wicked one offers you stardom, will you keep your integrity? You're dancing with the devil like a high wire act, walking that long gray fence line with the skill of an acrobat, never choosing from right or wrong, and working like a hormone, doing whatever it takes, as long as you shine. When darkness comes a-calling, will you have the strength to turn and walk away? What will you do with your soul on the line in exchange for your dreams? When the wicked one offers you stardom, will you keep your integrity? Now that you've paid the big time, can you go to sleep at night? When you stand in front of a mirror, can you look yourself in the eye? You sold your friends down the river just to stand there in the light. When the shoe was on the other foot, brother, you can bet that I chose right. When darkness comes a-calling, will you have the strength to turn and walk away? What will you do with your soul on the line in exchange for your dreams? When the wicked one offers you stardom, will you keep your integrity? Will you keep your integrity? Can you keep your integrity? Better keep your integrity.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, talk about it last night, man. It was a great show. Two Pump Chumps celebrating 25 years together.
Hell yeah.
You don't
That's
find any bands that last that long. Hell, some marriages don't last that long.
You're right. You're right. That's 5 marriages right there.
Yeah.
Right?
You know, that's 5 people.
Yeah.
So, Dave, tell me about the Music Superstore. That's
Oh,
what
man.
I'm calling it.
The music store, the home of drummersuperstore.com, and now the home of Encore School for Music and Arts.
Say what?
Yeah, we are really excited about this. This is something that we had on our list of what we wanted to do as far as being a part of the community and really supporting the new players, the intermediate players, and even some of the skilled players just look for a place to play. And it just wasn't in the cards because it takes a lot of effort and time, and we're a thin crew over there. We don't have a lot of guys. And lo and behold, a young lady named Tony Carroll, I don't think she'll mind me calling her out, she walked into the door and said, we could use some help. And just in that conversation, here it is a couple months later, and we've now got 2 performance rooms and 10 practice rooms in the space that used to be Drummer Superstore.
Yeah, it was like everywhere you looked was drums.
Oh, it was amazing, you know. Now, we adjust and adapt. So all that product is now upstairs. So we had to be exceptionally creative in getting everything up there, and we're still in the process. So it's kind of a mess, but not horrible by any means.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, we still have a small section downstairs that we'll utilize, but the rest of it's going to be for students, lessons, bands, and preparing for playing music.
Right on. So the first band that graduates, let's get them here on the show.
That'd be spectacular.
Yeah.
I think all of them would love it.
Say you have a goal to accomplish. Once you accomplish that goal, then here's your first gig.
That's fantastic. Well, they have a showcase coming up, and I have it in my schedule. Matter of fact, 1 week from today.
Cool.
They have a showcase scheduled for all their bands. And I think there's 7 or 8 bands.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. There's one group called Vapor. These young men, they're all under 14 years old. They had an opportunity where an opening band for Strutter played over at Our Lady of Perpetual Hops, and the opening band couldn't make it. So Vapor stepped in with 2 days' notice, and these are young guys. 3-piece. The drummer and the bass player, keyboard player, singer are 14. The guitar player is 12. Now, the bass player sings and plays keys. He is
holy moly,
like a young Geddy Lee. This young man is damned impressive.
Wow.
He's worked his tail off, but he can play anything he puts his hands on. But this young man was playing bass, singing Geddy Lee, and playing the foot keys as well as having 2 keyboards up on a rack for the other parts.
That boy got some brains.
He's got some brains, and he's got, there are some amazing players.
Yes.
But when you put them on stage, sometimes it doesn't translate because they're not really good performers.
Right.
This young man performed his ass off.
I'll be damned.
They were great. Yeah. 14 years old. So we got a number of bands that are well, they're going to experience it next Sunday. I know that. And then from there, I think the next session starts probably in like a month and a half or 2 months. I'm going to have to get you those dates when the new session starts.
Right on,
so,
man.
Yeah. So if there's anybody local wanting to get involved, we're reaching out to you. We're telling you to look up Encore School for Music and Arts online. It is located inside the music store in Clarksville, Indiana, 307 West Lewis and Clark Parkway.
That's a great store. That's one of my sponsors.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love being a part of this. You and I have talked about the community aspect for so long.
Yeah.
And the fact that this is that next chapter for the school, for young students, for new bands.
The next wave.
The next wave. And there is hope. There is hope. It was cool. There was some 14-year-olds that came in a band. Their first practice, they're throwing out some Warrant. They're throwing out some Skid Row. These kids are 12 and 14, and it just makes my heart so proud.
Kids that I love to hate because they're more talented to me.
I like to think that everybody has the talent. These young kids have already put in the time, the time in their bedroom practicing. And well, nowadays it's YouTube.
Right.
When I was growing up,
on YouTube.
Yeah, I had my vinyl and I'd move the needle. How do you play that? Move the needle.
Right.
Move the needle. Move the needle. Move the needle. And I've replaced a number of vinyl albums in my early years. When I was starting to.
Or reverse on the 8-track.
Oh, that was the worst. You know what? I never had to deal with 8-track. It was out there, but you vinyl.
Push reverse on the 8-track, and then you find yourself at the beginning of the fucking song. You're like, gosh, damn it.
So you practice the first part and get that muscle memory down.
That was good in the first part. The second part I didn't get.
Yeah, I mean, well,
because I only got to hear it once.
everybody learning instruments today, they've got the luxury of YouTube. Even somebody my age, I started out learning. We had CDs then.
Yeah.
CDs and cassettes, but it was a little bit easier then to try. And,
These young people got it so made.
But it was still back then though. I mean, then we had the boom of the online. People. I remember there was a tab website.
Yep.
And it was mxtabs.net, and they always had tablature up there for you to read, but you got to worry about who's putting it up there. Is it actually right?
Right. Or if you're going to click on a file and it's a virus or whatever. But it's I look back on those days as just being blessed that I even had the time to put in.
Mm-hmm.
Now as an adult, if I wanted to play and start learning now with all the things we have in our lives, responsibility-wise, I'm blessed to know that when I was a teenager, that's when I learned. Yeah. That's when I learned. I mean, I still learn a little bit, but the fundamentals were all learned back then.
Right.
It'd be tough to start right now.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
As you get older, you never want to start over.
No, not at all.
No.
But
that's why I don't cheat.
Amen. And but speaking of playing, you got to play some last night.
I sure did. It was a blast, man. We opened up for Two Pump Chump, and it was a great show. Aaron was there running the sound, so I was like in heaven the whole time.
Yep.
The mix was great.
That's fantastic.
Killer show.
What a great guys. And it was packed.
Yeah, and Big Al, I mean, that guy works the crowd so hard, it's like they almost wanted to give him money.
Yeah.
That's heck yeah.
And
heck
even,
yeah.
He had it going on.
Even though I couldn't be out over at Fender's show, I played last night. I want to, hand a big shout out to the staff and crew over at the Fox Den, and especially Tim Burkhart from running sound. And
great place, great venue.
Everything was great. Everybody was hospitality was great, and we had a good time and hope to go back again.
Yeah.
The whole time that we was there last night, me and Cindy both was like, I wonder how it's going for Thomas and them.
Right.
So we was thinking about their show.
Exactly.
I mean, even when you're musicians in this community, you're still going, I wonder how their show is going over there. Because ours is going great.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So, Dave, what hot items do you have in the store?
Oh, man. Well, you know what? We're currently in our construction reduction sale.
I had a reduction once. It kept on scraping the ground.
Don't do a courtesy flush. We got an incredible used market that comes through the store. We always have some really cool used items. And that's always a lot of fun, because there's some products that, as a small dealership, small store, that we can't get. But it's really cool to see them when they walk in the front door.
Yeah.
Yeah, And, of course, drums. The Drummer Superstore is called that for a reason. We got the best selection of heads and sticks in the region. We order weekly to make sure those are replenished. We have what we call our little drum lab. We've got 12 identical 12-inch toms, all with different heads on them. So a drummer can come in and try them, hit on them, smack them, and see what they sound like. See if it's something that they would want to do. Drummers in this region have never had an opportunity to just go try different stuff because, GC, they won't let you open one up, put it on a drum, and hit it.
Right.
Yeah.
So we kind of did that for them. We did the same thing with acoustics. We've got 5 acoustics that are identical. We put different strings on them because people ask us all the time, what do you like? Well, that stuff is so subjective. For me to say, oh, you got to have D'Addario or you got to have Ernie Ball or you got to
but that's up to your preference.
Yes, it's so subjective. So there's no way that I can say my fingertips are going to be like yours and what you want. No. So we got various gauges and difference between 80-20 and phosphor bronze. So we're trying to do some things different. Yep. Drums, we got a lot of drums in stock, especially DW. We got a couple collector's pieces over there that are spectacular. We were also one of the few dealers offered a deal from Zildjian. Zildjian's company is 400 years old, and so they did a release of a limited run on snares made from a single piece of brass.
Wow.
Yeah, all the fittings on it are stainless steel. It comes in a specialized hard case, certificate, everything's numbered. It even comes with gloves because we are, as the dealer, aren't even supposed to touch it.
Damn.
So, we did put the gloves on, take it out, snap some pictures. We did not hit this snare.
I bet.
Yeah, that's not a snare that I'm going to hit. But we got it, and it is available. And now we know that not everybody's going to be interested in a $4,000 snare.
But if you did, you can mention Dennis and get a discount.
You better believe it.
Yep.
You better believe it.
Yeah.
And we are crazy enough to put together packages. So someone's looking for this type of drum kit, but they want this type of hardware, and they want these type of cymbals. The glory of being Drummer Superstore. If I don't have it, I can get every bit of it. So
good deal.
Yeah. Things are good. We're excited about what's happening.
All right, let's play another song, and we'll get back to talking with Dave Clare from the music store, a.k.a. the drummersuperstore.com.
Yep.
Here in just a few minutes. Stick around because we got Status Foe going to blow your mind.
I sometimes feel the weight of the world on my shoulders, picking up the pieces as I go. Kissing you feels like heaven to me. I never wanna let you go. It's like the heavens opened up, smiled on me. Give me a little piece of mine. Never wanna fight. Never wanna fight. Oh, give me little piece of mind. Running all around, train from the day you stood up here on this ground, breaking me down, escaping from me. It's like the heavens opened up, smiled on me. Give me a little piece of mine. And if you ever wanna leave, well, fucking leave. Give me a little piece of mine. You're wrong. You've never been where I'm at, so wrong. Let me escape myself, like the heavens opened up and smiled on me. Give me a little piece of mine. And if you ever wanna leave, well, fucking leave. Give me a little piece of mine. Never wanna fight. Never wanna fight. No, never wanna fight. Never wanna fight. Oh, never wanna fight. Never wanna fight. No, never wanna fight. Never wanna fight. Let love grow.
Hey, lover, you ready?
No, I have a small problem.
Oh, that little thing again?
Yes, I can't get it to work. I'm sorry.
You need to have that looked at.
Yeah, I know. ED is nothing to fool around with. No, ladies, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about electronic dysfunction. When your man's guitar won't work, you need to take it to the music store. 307 West Lewis and Clark Parkway, Clarksville, Indiana. Or you could give them a call. They might have an answer for you. 1-812-949-3004. Don't forget to mention Denison for your friendly discount. And also check out the drummersuperstore.com.
That's right, in the drummersuperstore.com and /music store over in Clarksville, Indiana, Mr. David Clare.
Yeah.
So,
Hello.
Dave, what else do we need to get out there before we start this awesome band?
Wow. I don't know. I'm stumped.
You're stumped?
I'm stumped.
That
Yeah.
happens a lot here, even to me.
You know, the amount of local talent, again, I say this every time, is amazing. And you have spotlighted the local talent for over 20 years.
Yep.
23 July 17th.
23 years. Man. And you talked about a band being together for 20 years.
Yeah.
You know, you're doing something just that requires as much commitment, and you're also playing music as well. Has your band been on your show?
Oh, yeah, they made me do that several times.
Okay.
I hate it because I can't concentrate because I'm thinking sound over there and I'm thinking sound going into the internet, and it's like, for me personally, it's horrible because I have too many things flying through my head at the same time.
Understood.
Yeah.
When that normally happens and he has to be over on the other side, normally we call in Aaron Chamberlain.
Aaron. Yeah.
Oh, man. Aaron's so good.
He comes in and he normally runs sound for the night. So that way I can handle things.
And I don't have to worry about it too much when he's around.
Yeah. No, Aaron can handle it.
Or Sean Cook. He's done the sound over here, too.
You know, Sean's great. Got to know Sean. We did a trial run of some sound classes over at the music store.
Yeah.
And so I got to spend some time with Sean on that. We hope to do that again. Right now, we just don't have the space for it. That's really the issue. But working with Sean actually helped me make some decisions on some of the stuff that we carry in the store. You know, of course, you got to carry Shure. I get that. But there's some fantastic mics and wireless systems out there. In my opinion, AT, Audio Technica, is probably some of the best wireless stuff. SE has some of the best wired gear. Their drum mic kits are just spectacular. And in talking with Sean, it helped me make up my mind on which ones I was going to go with.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And for his efforts, he ended up with a spectacular SE Arena drum kit mic kit.
Oh, nice.
And he even sent me a message. He goes, "Man, these are better than I imagined." It's amazing. And yeah, everybody loves Shure products, and there's a reason to love Shure products. Yeah. But they were made over 60 years ago, and they haven't changed the design. There is some other stuff out there, some new stuff, that as our stock comes in, it'll actually be on display. You can walk up to it and use it.
Right.
You know, talk through it. So, you know, it'll be hooked up. So that we're trying to have an interactive store. You know, Thomas and I were just talking. Yeah. For guitar players, every music store caters to them. That's who, guitars, grab any of them. You can play 10, 12, 15 guitars,
right,
in one sitting.
You want a pedal.
You want to, guitar pedals, all that. And we have to do that. But we also try and do that for the drummers, you know, because they're often shunned. And by golly, the bass players don't get a whole lot of love either.
We don't.
Try and have,
and you know, we're the ones that keep the goddamn band together.
Yeah, that's the footprint. That's the foundation. It's the bass. It's the drums.
Rhythm section.
Yeah, you could have a great, phenomenal guitar player and a shitty rhythm section. You got yourself a shitty band.
Me and my drummer, we're locked in. We're like, we don't give a fuck what you're doing. We're playing this.
Yeah. Well, and you know, of course, I played rhythm guitar and some lead guitar, but the drummer, I tend to lock in real well with that drummer.
Yeah,
that's why our rhythm section was always so strong. So,
Got to. Talk about rhythm sections, man. You ready to get some rhythm going on
dude,
here?
I can't wait to hear these guys. I got a late start getting here, so I didn't get to hear sound check. I'm fired up.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, right before your very eyes, give it up for Status Quo.
Woo!
make you feel up and going. That's our passion, things like you said. Why do you blame yourself? Why don't you blame yourself? Why do you blame yourself? Why don't you blame yourself? Living a lie won't satisfy your mind, but the status machine will give. Echoing round you, propagated sound streams the status machine that gives. Why do you blame yourself? Why don't you blame yourself? Why would you thank yourself? Why don't you take yourself? Why criticize who doesn't make a dime to the corporate machine who lies and tries to bleed you, raping the earth and all who want to save her only at least survive a great disaster?
Hell yeah, you guys are sounding awesome.
Yeah.
So how long
Sounded
you guys
good.
been together, man?
It started about 2015 was the first demo. 2019 released the first record, and then put the band together. And then, so we've been playing. Our first show was supposed to be the year of COVID. It was booked for that spring, that
Yeah.
April, and so COVID hit.
Yep.
We're like, well, delayed our show, right? We didn't know what was going on.
Right.
Months went on. We're like, fuck it, let's record the second album. So
Yep.
start working on the second album. It's 2014. I'd say about 5 years as far as the band being together.
All right. All original members?
No, so the first record had 7 contributors. Larry and I and a handful of other guys and friends put the live group together with Chad and then our buddy Warren, who sadly passed about a year and a half ago. So
Very sorry to hear.
Oh, thank you. It's still not real, but we're keeping on for him, you know. So that
I
hit,
get
we
it.
didn't know what the fuck was going to happen. That was a year and a half ago. We're like, well, we're done for a while, right? We're like, kind of just put a pause to everything. New Year came around, ran into Harrison, who I went to school with growing up. Random occurrence. Got to talking. He's like, man, I'm looking for a band. You know, I've been out of one for a while, and I'm itching. It's like, well, this is what's happened. This is the role to fill. So as you see, he just played guitar, but now he's on bass. So.
I just noticed that. Nice. That's fantastic. You got the
trade-off.
Yeah, nice flexibility to be able to do that. That shows the talent.
And he's like, hey, I can do it all. I'm like, you're sold.
So who's the primary songwriter?
I mean, we all write it together.
Okay.
You know, we come up, a lot of the ideas, like the first record was pretty much ideas I put together and had everybody contribute. Last couple records, he has a lot of good song ideas that were from him, and then, I mean, we usually just, riff ideas. We'll come in, sometimes full songs, the band puts their part on, lyrics pop up when they do, and melodies, so it's definitely a group effort. I like everybody put their own, ownership to it.
Yeah, put their seasoning on it. That's right. So, Status Foe, where does the name come from?
Funny you should ask. It's a good segue from the last song into this one, too. I don't know, at the time, I went through a kind of job in corporate sales, and I was, long story short, got out of that, and my last band, I've been in bands my whole life. I'd been out of one for a couple years, and I'd never been the songwriter-singer, but I got motivated to write a couple songs. Status Machine, what you just heard, was one of the first ones ever, and then so is this one of the first few we wrote. It's called Kingman.
Nice.
Awesome.
Why do you go slaving away with all the sun that's shining today just for a measly amount of pay? Why not make a few dollars and then go spend some time with a couple of friends before you reach the end? Sure got plenty of smiles. Keep me crumbling down.
are you?
Gremlins.
Gremlins, I told you.
Thanks for the assist there.
Who do you think you are fooling? Pockets bleeding, mouths all drooling. Hold your horses, what you say? Country Dixie gave your place. Pockets bleeding, pockets bleeding. Pockets bleeding, pockets bleeding, pockets bleeding. Who do you think you are fooling? Pockets bleeding, mouths all drooling. Well, for me, you're demonstrating while you're really out cocaine. Pockets bleeding, pockets bleeding. Pockets bleeding, pockets bleeding, pockets bleeding. Life for a life. Crying against no time. Cry for a cry. Crime against no time. You think you are fooling, pockets bleeding, mouths all drooling. Hold your horses, what you're saying contradicts the game you're playing. Pockets bleeding, pockets bleeding. Pockets bleeding, pockets bleeding, pockets bleeding. Who do you think you are fooling? Pockets bleeding, mouths all drooling. Well, for me, you're demonstrating while you're really out croqueting. Pockets bleeding, pockets bleeding. Pockets bleeding, pockets bleeding, pockets bleeding.
Hell yeah. Status quo, ladies and gentlemen.
Tight.
So,
Time changes, signatures. Holy
when
cow.
you get back up to the mic, man, introduce everybody.
Absolutely. To my right, Larry Anderson on guitar.
Larry.
We got Chad Pryfogle back at the drums.
Richard.
Harrison Spencer over to my left on
Harrison.
fiddles, and
I
am Colby Holmes.
And the fifth member, T-Bone, helping out on the assist.
Absolutely, good move. You saw me struggling.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to.
Hey man,
dance
it's
with
live.
It's
live.
It's live, and
You know,
gotta-
stuff happens.
You know, sometimes just adjust the gear. You got to dance with it, and
That's exactly it.
oh, well,
Boy, there are some gremlins going on here.
I always got gremlins.
Always.
That's fun.
But it still works.
Absolutely.
So, ladies out there, there's two guys here that are single.
Oh, Lord.
And that would be the guy to your right. The bookends.
The bookends.
So, the guitar player, the bass player is single, and we're going to start auctioning off both of them for $2,000. Say this is a pair now.
Bargain price.
You can't split them up because they cannot function without each other.
I'll work well with that price.
So the bid is starting at $2,000, and don't forget you can call in your bid right now, no matter what country you're from. 1-800-WANT-THAT-ASS right here on CrossfireRadio.com.
You can even do it through your phones, your mobile phones. This one's called Mobile Living.
That was a great song. It was very interesting.
Wow.
Because I heard different rhythm patterns and opposing vocals.
Yes.
In that. So who constructed that crazy song?
Well, me, but I was talking to the guys earlier about vocal arrangement being inspired by Gentle Giant, the old prog band, you know, a big Rush guy, a big prog dude. They always had layer vocals. They were just kings of that, just great harmonies that flow and yeah, so, but
yeah, some
we all, you know, that's a new one that's it's unreleased. It's actually a new.
That one is pretty damn good.
Yes.
I mean, you guys done a really good job at that because you have to pay attention to songs like that because you can screw up so easy.
All right, dude. Yeah, it's just kind of gets to muscle memory. Could I get a little more of him on my monitor, maybe?
I thought you said you didn't like him, man.
You know, you're not supposed to say that on air.
So are you talking vocal or
yeah,
bass?
just vocal, just
Vocal,
to hear more
vocal, just
vocal.
a little
of him,
bit.
He
Check,
sings in
check,
this next
check.
one too. He can do Plea
Just a
for
little
Help.
bit, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Not much, but a little bit.
Yeah, this was from this
Check,
is
check.
called Plea for Help. Won't you follow me down a road of peace? It's in your wallowing. It's time that you release. Won't you call me way up down? I will always be around. Acted shallowly when really it was deep. Well, throw the towel for me. I'm feeling like defeat. Won't you call me when you're down? I will always be around. When you get trapped inside your head, it's like you're stuck. Things go wrong. You must face your fears head on instead of being run around. Won't you follow me down a road of peace? It's in your wallowing. Finally get some sleep. Won't you call me when you're down? I will always be around. When your mind gets lazy, it seems your thoughts are what's maybe go round. Figure out what for you something's got to get back on the ground.
Man, I gotta say, you guys are very talented.
Yes.
Very talented, very professional. When you got here on time and set up, you didn't dilly-dally. You knocked it out of the ballpark tonight. Great band.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Great guys, too.
Yeah.
And multi-instrumentalists.
So
Doing that famous.
getting tuned up while we're getting
Tuning.
tuned up
Yeah,
here.
this is-
Any upcoming
this one's a little
shows?
Any shows coming up?
Any shows coming
We
up?
do. We got end of the month here in a couple weeks. We got Lafayette, Indiana, and Chicago. End of the month, and then
Okay.
April 25th and 26th.
there you go. Yep, and then we'll
Nice.
be in Ohio for a couple dates in May, and Dayton and
Yeah,
Columbus.
that's my
All the-
neck of the woods.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
We all those dates are on our page. We got whatever socials you like. We're there.
Mm-hmm.
Status Flow. Check them out, people. You
So-
need to go see them.
What's your hometown?
Indianapolis.
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 You know that one band I was telling you about that canceled on me the day of the show?
Yeah, yeah.
They live somewhere around Frankfurt area, which is only about 45 minutes away. They couldn't make it.
That's up near Lafayette where that show's gonna be.
To
Bummer.
that band, I hope they're watching. This is what you're supposed to do when you're being professional. Show up on time.
Thank you. You know, some lessons are free. Other ones you learn them for a fee.
Man, you guys
Jeez.
whooping ass.
Wow.
That's some composition there.
So,
Yeah, it is.
So man, I'm picking up like some Talking Heads, some Led Zeppelin.
There's some Rush in there too,
and some punk. Oh, yeah. So what would you classify your genre?
Here, perfect. Me, talk to Chad here.
Yeah, Chad.
Yeah,
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
I consider us progressive rock, but I mean we do a little bit of everything. I mean I'm a child of the 70s and 80s, and I mean I listen to all the classic rock, but I've also been in punk rock bands, hardcore bands. I'm in a Jimi Hendrix cover band right now that's getting ready to announce it. So you're hearing that for the first time here in Indianapolis, folks. Crosstown Gypsies. But yeah, I was in a metal band for like 20 years, stoner rock. But yeah, we do a little bit of everything. I mean, I have a 3,000 CD collection with 1,000 vinyl. I mean, a little bit of everything in there.
What would you put this band as?
Hard rock, I guess.
Hard rock.
I mean, it's hard to say because I mean I think we have influences coming from all over the place.
Speak up, Larry. Tell us the truth.
Larry's got a good new term.
I mean, I hear very progressive hard rock.
Alternative prog.
It is that. Yeah.
Alternative prog.
Alternative prog.
Alternative prog. I would say a heavy alternative prog. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or back when alternative was still alternative.
Absolutely kicks ass.
Absolutely.
Here's another brand new song. It's going to be on our upcoming album. Hopefully it'll be out summer, late, short fallish, probably. It'll be out when it's done. It's almost there. But we just released this single a couple weeks ago. It's called Finding What It Is That You Seek.
Yeah. We ready? Yeah. Whenever you get your mic situated.
What do you about it? Well, it's just fantasy. You know there's nothing growing for both you and me. What will be? Looking up and down, looking all around, looking up and down, finding what it is you seek. Looking around, looking down, looking up and down, looking all around, looking up and down, finding what it is you see. Would you please start acting naturally? It's plain to see that you need a little sympathy and company, and then you will be all that you wanna be. Comes naturally, and you will see all that you wanna see. Looking around, looking down, looking up and down, looking all around, looking up and down, finding what it is you see. Would you please start listening carefully? Explain to me that you need a little empathy to me and me, and then you will be all that you wanna be. It comes naturally, and then you will see all that you wanna see. Looking around, looking down, looking up and down, looking all around, looking up and down, finding what it is you see. Looking around, looking down, looking up and down, looking all around, looking up and down, finding what it is you see. What do you know about it? Well, that's just fantasy.
And that was our poppiest song.
Did you go dead?
He
went dead.
You're hitting us with a right hook and coming back hitting us with a left hook and then an uppercut, and each one hits just as hard.
Too kind. Thank you. Thank you for being our in-studio audience. I think we all can see you.
Absolutely,
Appreciate
absolutely.
you having us on. It's awesome. It's 20-plus years running. Amazing.
Oh, yeah.
My old band Glyson played here, about 12 years ago.
Wow.
Wow. Now, you mentioned you got a side project, so does everybody have other projects rolling, or tell us a little.
I think so.
Just me, I'm busy.
Gotcha.
At the moment, I mean,
because obviously you get a lot of gigs coming up, so you got to make sure your schedule's clear for those things.
Yeah, and we usually do pretty well, and we played down in Austin this spring, South by Southwest. We played in Nashville and Newport, but mostly around Midwest. We want to keep growing. We got to open for Jeff Tate last year out in Illinois. That was cool.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, just trying to build and meet people, and it's not our first band, any of us by any means, but it's a pretty special group of dudes here. So
I know I'm having a great time just mixing because it sounds fucking great in my headphones.
Sounds awesome out here.
Thank
you.
Sounds great in the room.
And if you come up missing a drummer, I had nothing to do with it.
Where'd it go? I'll just watch Fender's now.
Are you doing okay back there, man?
I'm great.
Because you look like you're about to die back there.
Okay. All right, this one's
Just a sweater. I'm a sweater.
Just a sweater. This is another one from our first album called Truth Leaks Out.
There we go.
Shown hands and confidence.
killer job, guys.
Thanks a lot. So Harrison played some slide on there, as you see, and our buddy Warren that passed played some pedal steel in this band. He played bass, and he was a guitarist by trade, all around luthier, great dude. And so he come and started to learn our material, right? And it's like, well, half dozen, 8 of these songs at least have, and our good ones that we want to still play, have pedal steel. And it's like, well, that's not something you can just pick up, as you know. It's
Oh, no
tough
shit,
instrument.
Yeah.
But he sat down and did his due diligence or his due whatever service. And
That's
fucking
cool.
learned it, right? Nailed it.
You did
It's
it.
a cool way to replicate it, and then obviously pay honor to him, man. So.
Yeah.
It pays homage.
Where's
Sorry,
your mic?
sorry
Where's
about
the
that.
mic?
Whoops, sorry about that. It pays
Damn it.
homage, but you added your flavor to it as well in your interpretation, and that's cool.
Yes.
Thank you.
So I'm pretty impressed with Larry, because Larry, he doesn't switch guitars. He said, I just need one. Come on, guys. Oh, you do get the switch sometime or another?
We let him switch on some
Right.
coming up.
It's like, who cares about what Larry thinks?
He's killing it. I know that.
Fancy finger work over there.
I'm
You
the
know
only
what?
one that uses
You
a
know
pick.
what that reminds me of? The bit we just got in from a lady in France. She wants to know if you could stuff some cream pies.
Oh yeah.
Said you have the
Whoa.
said you had the perfect fingers for it. Just call 1-800 and want that ass.
You know that's probably an actual number. Someone's
Somebody getting on my business, man. I want a kickback.
you want a kickback, you do the wrong thing, you're allowed to get kicked back.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Kicked in the bag.
Kicked in the back.
So what's the bars like up there in Indy? What's the
it's
best
changing.
place to play?
I mean, we have the Melody Inn, which is known to be the CBGBs of the Midwest. They do punk rock night every Saturday night.
Yeah.
They've been doing it for like over 20 years, man. It's a great bar. I mean, it's a tiny little hole in the wall, but it's been around since the 30s. I mean, it's only been a rock club since like the 90s, but
Yeah,
Cool.
we got a new
Yeah.
place called the Hi-Fi. I mean, here it's in Fountain Square. It's busy every day. It's a cool venue. Radio. It's a place we like to play. It's not open that often, but it's changed though. There used to be a couple different districts. Fountain Square is kind of the area where we got few different. It's kind of near downtown, but ever evolving, I guess.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you guys, have you played down here in Louisville?
We haven't. We were almost played. So we had a show booked at Mag Bar that fall when we
I
had
was
to,
getting ready to
our buddy
suggest
passed.
that.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
would go over good at the Mag Bar.
Really
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
in touch with them. I haven't had a scheduled date that works out. We've been back and forth. Also know about a couple other new ones. Kaiju's a new one I've heard about. You ever heard Planet of the Tapes? You heard of that place? It's not really. They only have shows. It's not like open unless they have shows. But
Huh.
it's a cool looking thing.
I've
Never
not
heard of that.
Wow.
What else is? I know there's some other ones, but we want to play down here. Hopefully, we'll get some.
I
get
think
some,
there's some
interest,
sources
so.
of contacts
Yeah.
right in here.
I think so. Hey.
Plenty of venues.
We'd love to come back down here. It's a quick 2-hour drive, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to
Easy peasy.
contact a girl on Facebook. Her name is Lisa Miller.
Okay.
And she has a lot of contacts with the bars.
Yes.
And just
Excellent.
tell her that
We got
Fender
your-
recommended I talk to you about it.
Cool. Yeah. If you got your stamp approval, I think we'll be good, right?
Absolutely.
You
Absolutely.
definitely got my approval. Hell
Thank
yeah,
you. We
man.
appreciate you having us. These are. We'll play a couple more from our second album, then we'll play some new ones no one's ever heard yet. So off the new album.
Good
we'll get to
deal.
those, but this one's called "Why Try Or Nothing."
It's raining down,
Wow.
Damn.
So what happened to Dave?
He's still here.
I just needed to get up and move my legs a little bit because these guys are bouncing. Man, they're just the time signatures and all. You guys are killing it.
Oh, thank you. I
You know,
appreciate that when you can.
and a lot of times when I've seen that, it throws the tempo off. You're dead on. Killer. You hear musicians watching musicians. We tend to.
That's coming from an
See
old
the-
guy.
Yeah.
Well,
man.
it's Colby. Colby comes at me with these riffs, and I'm just like, that's not possible. I just don't understand how that goes. And then it finally will click, and I'll be like, hey, yeah, that's 7, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the funnest ones always mess with you at first and piss you off. Right?
Yeah.
Damn it, he doesn't look at songwriting like a drummer would. I mean, he's definitely just playing what sounds cool and let me figure out the rest. Which it works. It works.
Perfect. Delegate.
Makes me a better drummer and makes my brain work. So it's good.
Sweet fade out, man.
Studio fade out.
That was pretty damn good.
Pretty good.
Appreciate you here.
So what else do you guys do for entertainment? Outside getting together and rocking out and making great music.
Play disc golf, frisbee golf. We're kind of
we're
big into it. I like golf, but we've kind of got me and Chad. I've played for a few years. He's played since the '90s, but I got him back into it. We got these dudes. That's a fun game on the road. It's free. It's like golf, you know.
True.
A lot to make you mad. I like some sports, you know.
Sweet.
Not too many, but what do you? How about you? We're all.
I collect
variety of it.
vintage toys.
Yeah.
I've got a pretty good. I have a pretty
Yeah, I
good Star
love
Wars
that.
collection, along with other '70s toys and stuff.
So now we know who's got all the money.
Well, it's been a collection for 40 years. So
Between his
it's
collection and Larry's guitar collection,
we could.
Yeah.
That's a very rich band. They got money to go on tour now.
Oh, right. Sell it all.
Come on, Larry, just 10 guitars.
I just got to sell a couple Darth Vader figures.
Ooh.
Well,
Sometimes just gotta remember what note it is.
So we got time for more because we got more if you want it.
yeah, we got about 18 minutes.
Yeah, we got a few new ones. How about that?
That'd be
before
awesome.
Played out. Not they're recorded but not released. Recorded but not released yet. Recorded but not released.
And not played out live.
Not played out live ever. The first time will be in the den
Nice.
outside of practice space.
Busting cherries, that's what we do in the Den of Sin.
Yeah.
We're not going to edit this, so this is the real deal.
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, you know my motto here, man. If you play here and you suck, that's on you. If you play here and it sounds crappy, it's on me.
It sounds great.
Well, thank you.
And the playing's great. You know, I am
this
kind
was
of a
fun.
gear hound, and I'm looking at your back line, and I have so many questions. I don't know if we'll have time during the broadcast, but I'm looking forward to looking over some of this.
Shout out
This
we
is
were
slick.
talking with Fender earlier. I mean, as we've aged, we've got lighter and lighter. You know,
Yeah.
I got an old SVT at home, 810 rig, and the 72 head that's
Yeah.
100 pounds, but reached a day when it's like, no, I don't need to lug this shit around anymore.
Right.
Not till they're paying us to have some roadies on a stadium.
You got it. That's exactly it.
That we would treat very nicely.
Get a drink of water. Anyway.
That's still my main goal in my musical career is just to have a roadie. That's all I want.
That'd be
Really, I'm getting
fantastic.
too old for this shit.
Yeah, if we could get roadie and like guitar tech, we'd be.
Wait, don't you have a girlfriend?
They do.
Thank
They do
you,
help with
thank
that.
No,
you.
I'm
Good
sorry,
crowd.
Kim. Yes, I do have a wife, and she has helped plenty of times. She's listening.
Yeah,
Hi,
I
sweetie.
know.
Yeah, yeah. Rebecca's helped with our merch, so we help her. Thank you.
That's awesome.
And the social media these kids are doing these days. All that we own. We're good? All right, this one's called All That We Own. Need a place to be, need a face to see me. When I'm coming home, it's not plain to see why I've been grieving. It's just that I'm alone. In need of graces, they're hardly shown. Sharing our spaces, and all that we own. Need a place to be where I can think clearly, and progress is shown. Don't wait for me, you better be moving. I can sense your tongue. In need of graces, they're hardly shown. Wearing torn laces, and all that we own. I need a place to be, need a face to see me. And I'm coming home. Don't wait for me, you better be leaving. I can sense the tone. Need of graces, they're hardly shown. Wearing torn laces, and all that we own. Need a place to be, need a face to see me. When I'm coming home, it's not plain to see why I've been grieving.
Hell yeah, man. Don't stop.
This one's called
Keep it rolling.
Clearing in the Fog. Ready, Larry?
Damn it, Larry.
They couldn't see what they believed wasn't on purpose. They couldn't see what they believed. They couldn't do what they believed wasn't all worth it. They couldn't do what they believed. They might say you're special, just know they tell everyone. You don't have to breathe the devil just to have a little fun. What has got you worried? Was it something that you read? You might find the answer, just not until you are dead. They couldn't see what they believed wasn't on purpose. They couldn't see what they believed. They couldn't see what they believed wasn't on purpose. They couldn't see what they believed. They might say you're worth it, just know they tell everyone. You don't have to meet the devil just to have a little fun. What is it you're thinking? Was it something that they said? They might leave you bleeding, then come back when you are dead. They couldn't see what they believed wasn't on purpose. They couldn't see what they believed. They couldn't see what they believed wasn't all worth it. They couldn't see what they believed.
Awesome, man.
That's killing it.
We could probably squeeze in one more.
Yeah, absolutely. All worked out to plan.
What a great
Wow.
night of
Hey,
music.
And you heard that one first here.
Oh yeah,
on Vendors
absolutely.
Didn't Sin.
You guys remember that? You three right here in the
That's
face.
right.
And all you out
You
in
know,
the
we've
webs.
been the first for a lot of people. I feel like a hoe.
keep it pretty clean around here. That's good. Nice. Cool. This is one we like to dig and we like to play. This will also be on the new album. Thanks everybody for tuning in, or if you're tuning in the future, thanks for watching now. And statusfo.co, Facebook, Instagram, Linktree has it all, YouTube. This one is called Save Their Crown. Good night. Thanks everybody.
Oh, yes. Man, you guys are just badass. That's all there is to it.
Try to end it on a funky note.
So I appreciate you guys coming down, being professional, setting up, doing a sound check, and I'm glad to turn you on to Bear Nose. That's damn good food.
Yeah, it was good.
Absolutely. Thank you.
No, thank you so much for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Great hospitality, professional show here, everybody. The best of the best.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, next week we have a brand new band. Again, to the Den of Sin, thanks to the local Overload every night, 6 p.m., or not every night, every Thursday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's right.
So tune in to them, and then they will get you lined down on some great deals and spills. But they will be here Sunday because they got a band coming in that's called Crying for Crisis.
Yeah, Cry for Crisis.
Cry for Crisis. He told me Crying for Crisis.
No, it's Cry for Crisis.
Crying out loud.
Oh, yes, just cry all about it.
And buy your merchandise from this gentleman here.
That's right. Don't forget our fabulous sponsor, the Music Store, a.k.a. the Drummer Superstore. Dave?
Yes, sir. It's been an absolute pleasure. You know, I keep saying I need to be here more often, but I am so glad I made it tonight.
It is awesome having you.
Yes.
If you want to come next week, you're more than welcome to come back. Any week you want to come back and talk, I'm always here for you. Okay?
Said something off mic there.
All right. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, peace out or get your peace in. I'm Fender.
T-Bone.
And we'll see you next week.
All right.
Later.
This one's for real.
Coming off the codeine, just another Sunday, trying to walk away from you. Is it another bad trip? One you can't skip. Boy, those mans are too damn good. Need worldwide exposure before I get older. Fender's gonna make me sound good. It's Fender's Den of Sin. There's a party at the crib, motherfucker. It's Fender's Den of Sin, where everybody wins. Yeah. Don't forget about the green room. Never wanna get over this here hangover, but I think I'll do. Gonna send a message, whatever the hell that is. You know I've got nothing to lose. Need worldwide exposure before I get older. Fender's gonna make my dreams come true. So Fender's Den of Sin. There's a party at the crib, motherfucker. It's Fender's Den of Sin, where everybody wins. Yeah. Don't forget about the green room. Yeah. Come on out to Fender's. Try Cindy's taco dip.
Hey, who said you could stop?